Kristen, your book lady, and I'm going to show you Usborne Books and More's newest releases. These are additions to series you're probably already familiar with, already in love with. New to our Poppy and Sam collection of books is the counting book. This is a skill that we work on around preschool age, actually learning that this is 1 and 2 and 3. It's one-to-one correspondence as they count on. We have new stained glass coloring books. These are just a couple. These are so fun to color right along with my kiddos, and then we just hang them up in the window, let the sun shine through them, and enjoy them. Add a little fun decoration. 10-minute stories is already a huge favorite for us because these are stories that my kids are familiar with and love from either watching shows or just hearing us talk about the stories, like The Three Billy Goat Scruff, A Little Red Hen, or The Little Red Hen, The Mouse's Wedding, The Golden Fish, The Town Mouse and Country Mouse, Puss in Boots, Chicken Licken, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, The Scaredy Cat, and The Jungle Book. These books are beautifully illustrated. The stories are abridged and concise so that you can read the entire story in only 10 minutes. And the illustrations, I mean, I just can't ever rave about our illustrations enough, but they are really engaging. My kids love looking at the pictures while I read. Sometimes the story is going a little too fast and I have to slow down so that they can take in every single picture and talk about what they see and ask questions about what they see. And it's always a good time making memories with these. Say hello to baby. Congratulations, you are now a big brother or sister. So after learning all about how baby grows in mommy's tummy, the sequel is going to teach about baby's growth here in the world with us. Our That's a Job collection has 2 new books, I Like Art and I Like Space. These books are so neat as they help us think of all kinds of careers that on my own I just cannot remember. So it's really fun to go through these with my kids and talk about different career possibilities. Our Billy B. Brown collection has 2 new books, and my 9 and 7-year-old sat down and read these as soon as I pulled them out of the box. These are designed for new readers ready to go beyond picture books and just branch into chapter books, but because my kids fell in love with these at that age, they still want to read every new one that comes out, even if they can devour it in one sitting. And similarly, we have 2 new Bear Grylls books, and my son, although he is 13 now and reads way higher level than these, he has read all of them as they came out, and so now you just can't miss the new ones. So he can devour these in one sitting, but he really enjoys them, and that is all that matters. There's plenty of time to challenge our kids later. They can just love reading anything that interests them, even if it's easy. Peek Inside books happen to be my most favorite books. As my kids have grown, I'm about to hit 7 years with Usborne, and as my kids have grown, it's always been the series where no matter how big or little my kids are, we can all sit down together and enjoy them. The illustrations are just captivating, so my big kid can be as interested as my toddlers, and they're short enough also that my baby, my youngest right now is Len, 18 months, and my baby can enjoy them as well. She absolutely loves flaps, so she's going to love Peek Inside Snowy Places. We have my year of writing to go with my year of art and our other journaling books. This is a great way to capture their creativity every single day as they just take a couple of minutes each day and jot down a few ideas. If you could be any type of animal for a day, what would you be? How many words can you think of to describe different smells? Think of a wonderful smell and describe it as vividly as you can. Think of a wicked character and imagine that they have an unexpected hobby, like ice skating or knitting. What's that hobby? I might keep this one for myself. Let's be honest, that sounds really fun. I struggle with creativity and just coming up with new ideas and making sure that I'm using different adjectives and not just always saying, that's great, that's cool. So I think that's a great way to keep our minds active. New to our illustrated stories collection is illustrated stories of dragons. And if you have any of these, you know just how awesome our illustrations are. Dragons, forgotten fairy tales of kindness and courage. These are a little bit bigger than our illustrated stories. And my almost 10-year-old daughter sleeps with the other books in this series about brave and brilliant girls and their adventures. I love that the stories just help her see women in adventurous, fun, exciting situations, help her develop just some confidence in her own self and see all that women can be through fairy tales, but also through fun stories. Thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to hear which one of these books you have got to add to your collection next.